The pride of the High Plains, the Balko Bison are on the air. You're listening to Balko Bison Basketball live from Bison Gymnasium, where the Balko Bison take on the Felt Bulldogs. Balko coming into tonight's game with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses on the season, coming off a convincing win against the Beaver Dusters. Felt coming into tonight's game with a record of no wins and 9 losses on the season. Tough season for Felt, tough couple seasons for the Felt Bulldogs, and it's been a rough go for them. They had a player a couple seasons ago that passed away, and it's been really hard on the team. They keep him listed on the roster, and I think that's good. He would have been a senior this season, and so we will probably reference him kind of throughout the game. We're going to take a quick break. Then when we come back, we're going to have the starting lineup for tonight's game and the keys to victory for both teams live on the Balko Bison Sports Network. Balko Bison Basketball will continue in a moment.
Check the broadcast, make sure it's on.
Welcome back to Bison Gymnasium for this matchup between the Balko Bison and the Felt Bulldogs. Keys to victory for both teams couldn't really be any more different. For Balko, they're going to want to run in this game. They do not have the size advantage in this matchup, and so they're going to want to utilize their speed and go as fast as they can. For Felt, they're going to want to go the other way. They're going to want to go possession by possession. They're going to want to be able to control the possession. They're going to want to knock out everything that they can and make the game as slow and low scoring as possible. Starting lineups for today's game. First for the Felt Bulldogs, coached by Austin Waters. Senior number 1, Travis Fain. Senior number 10, Landon Royst. Senior number 11, Ryan Ward. A freshman number 13, Weston Cryer. And senior number 32, Cameron Hutchison. For the Balko Bison, a senior number 1, Chisholm Freeman. Senior number 2, Braxton Fowler. Senior number 3, Nathan Smith. Junior number 11, Peyton Parker. And sophomore number 20, Levi Milliken. And the Bison are coached by first-year head coach Jaden Whitfield.
Number 1, senior Chisholm Freeman. Number 2, senior Braxton Fowler. Number 3, senior Nathan Smith.
So it's Fain, Royst, Ward, Cryer, and Hutchison for Felt. Freeman, Fowler, Smith, Parker, and Milliken for Balko. I'm David Vaughn, and I'll be your host for the evening. A very pleasant good evening to you all, wherever you may be. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Balko Bison Sports Network. If you're listening, shoot us a message on Facebook, Balko Bison Sports Network, on Twitter, at Balko Sports. Let us know where you're listening from, who you're rooting for, whether you're a fan of Balko or Felt. We do thank everyone for listening to this broadcast of Balko Bison basketball. Teams getting final instructions from their coaches now as they are on the sideline. Balko in their home white uniforms with the script Balko across the chest, maroon lettering, maroon trim. They'll be going from right to left across your screen. Felt in their road blue uniforms with gold lettering and gold trim, and they will go from left to right. So Peyton Parker and Ryan Ward to jump it up for the two teams. Ball's in the air, deflected, and the opening tip is won by the Balko Bison. Bringing it across the timeline is Fowler over to Milliken. Milliken over to Chisholm Freeman. Freeman down to the block. Parker passes out of a double team. Is knocked away and stolen. Coming back the other way. Travis Fain with it into the front court. Finding a cutting Weston Cryer. Basket is good. First points of the game belong to Felt. It's 2-0. Favor the Bulldogs. Braxton Fowler into the front court. 2-2-1 zone being employed by the Bulldogs. Fowler with the free throw line extended on the near side. Over to Parker. Parker's shot misses everything. No good. Rebounded by Ward. Ward giving it off to Cryer. Cryer bringing it into the front court. Ball's knocked away and stolen by Nathan Smith. Numbers back for Felt. Smith's shot is off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound by Freeman. Chisholm Freeman putback is good. First points of the game for Balko belong to Chisholm Freeman. We're tied up at 2. Just under a minute gone here in the first quarter. Into the front court. Cameron Hutchison with it. Passing now between the circles. Ryan Ward. Ward over to the near side. Fain with it. Elbow jumper by Royst is off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Freeman. Giving it off to Braxton Fowler. He'll slow it down, calling the offense from the backcourt. Walking it across the timeline toward the far side. Over to Milliken. Milliken over to Nathan Smith. Smith three-pointer. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Ryan Ward. Coming back the other way, and we have a foul in the backcourt. Foul on Braxton Fowler, his first personal foul, first team foul. 6:36 to go here in the first quarter. Score all tied up at 2. Travis Fain with it for the Bulldogs. Walking it across the timeline over the logo. Between the circles now, Weston Cryer. Cryer over to Hutchison on the far side, giving it now back between the circles. Royst with it now. Driving through, splitting a double team. Shots off the glass and good. Landon Royst with his first basket of the game, and it's 4-2 favor Felt. Fowler over to Nathan Smith on the near side. Circling it back around, over to Fowler in front of the far sideline. Near the Felt bench, giving it to Smith. Smith looking to Coach Whitfield for instruction. Handing it off now to Braxton Fowler. Fowler with it. Balko resetting the offense. Chisholm Freeman looking to get rid of it, does so over to Nathan Smith. Smith over to Freeman. Freeman wasn't ready for it, but he gets it anyway, giving it off to Fowler. Fowler backing up, and they'll reset the offense once again. Levi Milliken between the circles now over to Nathan Smith. Smith down to Parker on the block, has the ball, spin move. Shots off the bottom of the backboard. Rebounded by Hutchison. Coming back the other way, Felt wants to run. Travis Fain splitting the double team. Shots off the glass and good. 6-2 Balko. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. 6-2 the score in favor of Balko. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Bison Gymnasium, where the Felt Bulldogs leave Balko by a score of 6-2. Balko to inbound from the baseline, Nathan Smith. Does so to Braxton Fowler, who'll give it back to Smith. Smith will jog it slowly up the court across the timeline. Pass over to Chisholm Freeman. Free throw line extended, a long cross-court pass to Fowler. Fowler three-pointer, misses everything. Offensive rebound by Freeman. Put back is off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Royce. Come back the other way, Felt very quickly. Ball's knocked away and stolen by Nathan Smith. Parker ahead of everyone, layups off the glass and good. Peyton Parker with his first points, and it's 6-4 Felt. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Fein over to Ward. Ward has it, dribbling around Fowler. Fowler goes for the steal, doesn't get a shot off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound. Travis Fein felt to reset. Crossover dribble, driving in. The floater from 10 is in and out, no good. Rebound by Braxton Fowler. Coming back the other way now are the Bison. 4:40 to go here in the first quarter. 6-4 the score. Milliken over to Smith. Smith pass deflected. Gets it back. Over to Chisholm Freeman. About to reset the offense. Nathan Smith now with it between the circle, calling the play, giving it off to Milliken. Milliken over to Freeman on the far side. Peyton Parker on the post, has the ball, loses control of it. Ball's knocked away, but he gets it back. A lot of contact, no foul. Everyone's kind of out of control. Braxton Fowler with it, directing traffic from the near side. 4:15 to go here in the quarter. 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. Freeman bounce pass over to Fowler. Fowler from the free throw line, extended three-pointer, bang! Three-point basket good for Braxton Fowler, his first points of the game, and Balko with their first lead of the game, 7-6, exactly halfway through the first quarter. Over to the near side, Weston Cryer with it now between the circles. Over to Milliken. Milliken bowling people over. Parker goes for the steal, doesn't get it, deflected out of bounds, but we felt basketball inbounding from the Coffin corner. 3:48 to go here in the first quarter, 7-6 the score. Stepping into the game for the Bulldogs is J.P. DeAlameda, giving Cameron Hutchison a seat. DeAlameda to inbound for the Bulldogs, being guarded by Milliken. Over to the far side, Cryer with it. Floater is good. Weston Cryer now with 4 points, and it's a 1-point lead for the Bulldogs, 8-7, 3:37 to go here in the first quarter. Milliken over to Smith. Smith thought about the jumper off, not to take, gives it off to Parker. Parker steps out of bounds, it'll be a turnover. Felt basketball, 3.5 to go here in the first quarter. Sloppy start for the Bison in this one. Into the front court, Travis Fein with it. Giving it off to Cryer on the far side now between the circles. Nathan Smith goes for the steal and gets a foul instead. First foul on Smith, that'll be his second team foul. Felt basketball, inbounding on the near side. Landon Royce to do the inbounding for the Bulldogs. Inbound goes to DeAlameda, whose pass is deflected, knocked away, and stolen. Parker with it, 2-on-2, driving in. A lot of contact and a late foul call, but they will call a foul on J.P. DeAlameda. That'll be his first personal foul, first team foul for the Bulldogs. So Balko basketball inbounding underneath their own basket, 8-7 to score, favor Felt. Fowler looking to inbound. Finds Parker, shots in and out, no good from point blank range. Deflected out of bounds, will remain with Balko. Nathan Smith now to inbound for the Bison. Long outlet goes to Parker, over to Fowler. Fowler for three, bang! 3-point basket good, Braxton Fowler, that's 6 for him. A 2-point lead for Balko at 10-8, 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Into the front court, Travis Fein has it, giving it off to Weston Cryer. Cryer at the free throw line, extended on the near side, giving it off to Royce. Royce from 14 feet, driving around Fowler. Shot is off the glass and good. Nice move by Landon Royce, that's 4 for him. And we're tied up at 10 with 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. Braxton Fowler in the backcourt has it. Switching direction now. Looking for an offense that's not there. Chisholm Freeman has it, giving it off to Nathan Smith. Shot off the front iron, no good. Freeman hit in the face, no foul. Braxton Fowler with it between the circles. Balko to reset the offense. 2:21 to go here in the first quarter. Milliken over to Freeman. Freeman has the ball, being guarded by Weston Cryer. Over now, three-pointer for Nathan Smith. Bang! 3-point basket good. Nathan Smith, his first points of the game, and Balko with a 3-point lead. 13-10 with 2:07 to go here in the first quarter. Into the front court, Fein has it, over to the near side. Free throw line extended, has the ball. Ball deflected and stolen. Chisholm Freeman has it, giving it off to Braxton Fowler. Balko not in a particular hurry. This game has actually kind of gone the opposite of what we expected, with Balko playing more control and Felt wanting to run it up and down. Fowler with the ball on the near side, loses control, gets it back. Over to Smith, now to Freeman. Freeman with the ball. Braxton Fowler wide open, calling for it if they see him. And Parker does. Fowler thought about it, driving in. 14-foot jumpers in and out, no good. Ball deflected out of bounds, off of Felt. It will be Balko basketball. 1:35 to go here in the first quarter. 3-point lead for the Bison and the basketball, inbounding on the baseline. Braxton Fowler calling the play from the baseline. Inbound goes to Parker, who put back is good. Peyton Parker with 4 points, and it's a 5-point lead for Balko at 15-10. 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Into the front court, Fain with it. Being guarded by Nathan Smith. Crossover dribble to the top of the key. Has the ball, splitting a double team. Loses control. Ball deflected out. Remains with Felt, who throws it to Coach Thomas. Unfortunately, he is not in the play. And it will be a turnover and a Balko basketball. 1:18 to go here in the first quarter. 15-10 the score. Braxton Fowler with it in the backcourt. Fowler with a notable limp as he comes up the court. Down to Parker. Parker has it on the block shot. No good, but a foul on the shot. Foul's going to be on Ryan Ward, his first personal foul, second team foul. Peyton Parker will be at the line to shoot 2. 5'9" junior from Balko looking for his first free throws of the game. Parker's first free throw is on the way, and it is good. One more free throw forthcoming for Peyton Parker. Takes a couple dribbles, spins the ball. Second free throw's on the way. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound, deflected out, picked up by Felt, wanting to run the other way. Is Fain. Fain has it deflected away. Ward with it now. Picking it back up, back over to Fain. Fain driving in on the block, out of control, and he's bailed out by Braxton Fowler. Second foul on Braxton Fowler, third team foul, and at the line for Felt will be Travis Fain. Fain was a little bit out of control, and he was bailed out by Fowler on that play. Fain with 2 points as the senior from Felt looking for his first free throw. Shot is up and good. So first free throw good for Fain. Spins the ball. Second free throw is on the way. And good. He converts both. He has 4 points. And it's 16-12. Favor Balko. Under a minute to go here in the quarter. Fowler bringing it across the timeline into the front court. And not in any hurry whatsoever is Braxton Fowler. In front of the scorer's table on the far side, has the ball. Felt opting not to defend him, so Balko's just going to run some time. Half a minute to go here in the quarter. Next game for the Balko Bison will be on Thursday in the Beaver Tournament as they take on Forgan. 20 seconds to go now in the quarter. Balko still running clock, and it looks like they're content to hold for the last shot. Freeman with it, cross-court pass over to Fowler. Three-pointer, bang! Braxton Fowler, three-point basket, good. That's 9 for Fowler into the front court, 3 seconds left. Turnaround jumper at the buzzer is going to be no good. And that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Balko 19, Felt 12. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Bison Gymnasium, where the Balko Bison lead the Felt Bulldogs by a score of 19-12. It will be Felt basketball to start the second quarter. Inbounding on the near side is Travis Fain, giving it off to Landon Royst. Royst will walk it very slowly across the timeline. Double team quickly comes over to Weston Cryer. Cryer with a bounce pass to De Alameda on the near side. Cross-court pass to Fain. Ball's deflected by Milliken and stolen by Parker. 1-on-4. Ball's deflected. Loose on the floor. Milliken picks it up. Ball deflected again and stolen. Coming back the other way is Weston Cryer. Cryer racing across the timeline on the near side. Has the ball. Shoots the three-pointer over Nathan Smith. In and out. No good by Peyton Parker on the rebound. Giving it off to Braxton Fowler. Fowler's going to jog it slowly across the timeline diagonally toward the far side. Milliken between the circles over to Chisholm Freeman over to Fowler. Fowler for three. Off the back iron, no good. Ball's chased down. Chisholm Freeman steps out of bounds. It'll be a turnover and Felt basketball. 7:17 to go here in the first half. Travis Fain into the front court, giving it off to Cryer. Over to Royce between the circles. Now over to the far side. Travis Fain at the free throw line extended. Has the ball. Back now between the circles. Weston Cryer. Cryer has it. Driving in. Passing over to the near side. Royce driving the baseline. Around Milliken. Shots no good. Ball loose. Deflected. Saved by Fowler over to Milliken and back to Balko. Nice hustle play by Balko on that possession. A minute gone here in the second quarter. 19-12 the score. Fowler over to Freeman. Freeman over to Smith. Smith to Fowler. Fowler thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Back over to Fowler. Three-pointer off the back iron and over the backboard. It will be Felt basketball. Good ball movement by Balko on that possession, but nothing to show for it. 90 seconds gone here in the second quarter. 19-12 the score. Fain walking it across the timeline over to Royce. Royce with the ball now over to DeAlameda. DeAlameda has the ball. Bounce pass. Milliken goes for the steal, deflects it out of bounds. It will be Felt basketball. Levi Milliken with a couple of really good defensive hustle plays here going in the early part of this second quarter. Inbound goes to Royce between the circles. Has the ball being guarded by Peyton Parker. Double team comes by Fowler. Bounce pass to Fain on the far side. Over to DeAlameda. DeAlameda passes deflected, knocked away loose, picked up by Fain. Fain has the ball, splitting a double team, passing out to Cryer. Cryer thought about the shot, opted not to take it over to Hutchinson, now to Royce. Royce double team comes, can't get rid of it. Ball's deflected, knocked away by Parker and stolen. Parker's ahead of everyone. The shot is off the glass and good. Peyton Parker with 7 points. And it's a 9-point lead for Balko now, 21-12, 5:45 to go in the first half. Pass is deflected. Chisholm Freeman with the steal. Put up is good. 4 points for Freeman. Double-digit lead for Balko at 23-12. 5.5 to go here in the second quarter. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 5:27 to go in the second quarter. Balko 23, Felt 12. Balko Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Welcome back to Bison Gymnasium, where Balko leads Felt by a score of 23-12. 11-0 run for the Bison to start the second quarter. Royce has the ball, passing it over now to the near side. Weston Cryer has the ball, giving it up to Royce. Ball's deflected. Ball is stolen by Peyton Parker. Balko on the defensive end here since about the halfway point of the first quarter has been absolutely fantastic. Fowler walking it slowly across the timeline, giving it off to Nathan Smith on the far side. Now over to Freeman. Freeman to Fowler. Holds the ball above his head. Takes one dribble. Cross-court pass to Smith. Smith for three. Bang! Three-point basket good. Nathan Smith, that's 6 for him. And a 14-point lead now for the Bison at 26-12. 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Fain with the ball. Double team comes. Giving it off to Cryer. Cryer has the ball. Heavy defensive pressure. Over to Royce. Royce driving in, pass over to DeAlameda. DeAlameda three-pointer off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Peyton Parker. Balko coming back the other way. Balko is kind of flipping the script, like I said, on what we were thinking they were going to do. They're the ones that are wanting to play slow. Three-pointer for Smith. Bang! Three-point basket good. Nathan Smith. 9 for Smith, back-to-back three-pointers, tying in with game-high honors. And it's a 17-point lead for the Bison now, 25-12, approaching the halfway point here in the second quarter. Royce over to Fain. Fain to the near side. Cryer has the ball. Double team comes, looking to get rid of it. Does so to Fain. Fain utilizing the DeAlameda screen. Now over to Royce. Royce has the ball, dribbling around Parker. Pass to the near side. Cryer three-pointer, misses everything. Rebounded by Chisholm Freeman. Freeman giving it off to Fowler. Balko to go the other way. Past the halfway point of the second quarter now, 29-12 your score. Slowly into the front court is Fowler on the far side. Three-pointer for Nathan Smith. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Parker. Parker saves it to Nathan Smith, and Balko to reset. 3:35 to go here in the second quarter. 29-12 the score favor the Bison. Slow start for Balko, but they picked it up very nicely. Parker with the ball on the post. Bounce pass a little sloppy, got away from Milliken. Long outlet, deflected by Fowler out of bounds. It will be Felt basketball inbounding underneath their basket. Set to check into the game for Felt will be Ryan Ward. As JP De Alameda will check out of the game for the Bulldogs. 3:21 to go in the first half. 17-point lead for Balko. Felt basketball. Inbound goes to Cryer. Cryer three-pointer unguarded off the back iron. No good. And we have a foul on the floor. Foul's going to be on Chisholm Freeman. That'll be his first personal foul, fourth team foul. It'll be Felt basketball underneath their basket. Royce to do the inbounding honors for the Bulldogs. Over to the near side, now giving up. Fain dribbles it off of his leg, picked up. Cross-court pass onto the far side. Cryer has it, the floater over Parker, in and out, no good. And we have a foul on Weston Cryer. That'll be his first personal foul, third team foul. Be Balko basketball in the backcourt, 3:08 to go in the first half. Ty Smith checking into the game as Levi Milliken will have a seat. So now we have the twins, Ty Smith and Nathan Smith, on the floor together. So this will be fun. Fowler with it in the backcourt. So he'll walk it up, 3:05 to go here in the first half. 29-12 the score favor Balko. Fowler across the timeline. Over to Freeman to Nathan Smith. Nathan Smith thought about the three-pointer, opted not to take it, dribbling out instead, passing over to Braxton Fowler. Fowler holds the ball above his head, now takes a dribble, utilizing the Ty Smith screen. Three-pointer for Nathan Smith, off the iron, no good. Rebounded by Ryan Ward. Coming back the other way now is Felt. Weston Cryer into the front court. Peyton Parker closing very quickly, giving it back now to Ryan Ward. Ward has the ball over to Royce. Royce has the ball, cross-court pass to the near side. Cryer has the ball being guarded by Parker behind the back dribble. Back now to the top of the key. Between the circles, Travis Fain has it. He'll direct traffic, and Felt will reset the offense with 2:25 to go here in the half. Pass to the far side. Ryan Ward with it now down to Royce. Royce driving in on Parker. Turnaround jumper is good. A nice up and under move by Landon Royce on there. 6 points, giving him team high honors. And it's 29-14 with 2:10 to go in the half. Nathan Smith directing traffic in the backcourt as he brings it across the timeline over to Chisholm Freeman. Freeman over to Fowler. Fowler has the ball. Down to the elbow, Parker has the ball. Losing control, but getting it back over to Ty Smith. Now back to Braxton Fowler. Balko to reset. 1:55 to go here in the first half. De Alameda set to check in at the next dead ball for the Bulldogs. Ty Smith with the ball. Looking to get rid of it. Does so to Nathan Smith. Smith over to Fowler. Braxton Fowler for three. Off the front iron. No good. Rebound by Chisholm Freeman. Balko to reset. Fowler with the ball. Driving in now. Bounce pass to Freeman. Freeman's shot is blocked. And we have a traveling violation. So it'll be a turnover and Felt basketball. De Alameda set to check into the game now as Cameron Hutchison will have a seat for the Bulldogs. 1:33 to go here in the first half. 29-14 the score favor Balko. Fain bringing it into the front court, has the ball being guarded loosely by Peyton Parker. Pass is deflected, picked up, another pass stolen. Ty Smith with it. Bounce pass to Braxton Fowler over to Nathan Smith. 1:17 to go here in the half. 29-14 your score. Braxton Fowler has it on the near side, giving it back now to Smith between the circles. Nathan Smith directing traffic, giving it off to Chisholm Freeman over to Ty Smith. Ty Smith for three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Nathan Smith. Smith over to Fowler. Balko to reset. 1 minute to go in the half. Fowler has the top of the key, driving in. Out of the double team over to Nathan Smith for three. In and out, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by De Alameda, coming back the other way very quickly. Numbers, the shots off the glass, hard, no good. Ball deflected, picked up by Felt. Royce with it, and Felt to reset the offense. Driving in, Fain has the ball. 10-foot jumpers off the side of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Chisholm Freeman. Balko coming back the other way now. 34 seconds to go in the half. Coach Whitfield calling the play for Balko. And he's content to let it run down. Balko did this at the end of the first quarter as well. 23 seconds to go in the half. Bounce pass over to Nathan Smith. Smith has the free throw line extended. Fain closing in very quickly, giving it back to Fowler. Fowler directing traffic. 15 seconds to go in the half. Back to Nathan Smith. Smith has the ball. Cross-court pass to Ty Smith. Over to Braxton Fowler. 10 to go in the half. Near the midcourt stripe now, so there's 5 seconds to go in the half. 4-3. Nathan Smith 4-3. Off the iron, no good, deflected out of bounds. And that's going to be the end of the first half of the score. Balko 29, Felt 14. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we will have first half highlights and the keys to victory for the second half. Balko Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Welcome back to Bison Gymnasium, where the Balko Bison lead the Felt Bulldogs at halftime by a score of 29-14. Felt being paced by Landon Royce with 6 points, 4 apiece for Travis Fain and Weston Cryer, and that's the sum total of the offense for the Felt Bulldogs. For Balko, it's actually not much more spread out. Braxton Fowler and Nathan Smith with 9 points apiece. Peyton Parker with 7 and Chisholm Freeman with 4. Nobody for either team's really in any foul trouble, except Braxton Fowler does have 2 personal fouls. So he'll want to keep an eye on it in this third quarter, make sure that he doesn't pick up a quick third. So the two teams have kind of flipped the script on what we were thinking they were going to do. The thought process coming in was that Balko was going to want to run and that Felt was going to want to take it slow. Well, it's been quite the opposite. Balko has very much played possession basketball, and Felt have been the ones that have been wanting to run. It's been good defense on both sides so far. Aggressive defense, nobody really getting too many good looks. There toward the end of the second quarter, Balko started getting quite a few of the open three-point looks, and they started falling. Braxton Fowler and Nathan Smith are combined 6 of 16 from three-point range. So it's been primarily from distance for Balko. Felt has yet to make a three-pointer in the game. We're about to start the third quarter. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the start of the second half live from Bison Gymnasium, where the Balko Bison lead the Felt Bulldogs by a score of 29-14. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Bison Gymnasium for the start of the second half. Balko leading Felt by a score of 29-14. It will be Balko basketball to start the second half. Balko in their home white uniforms with maroon script Balko across the chest, maroon lettering and trim. Going left to right across your screen, Felt in their road blue uniforms with gold lettering and trim, and they will be going from left to right. Chisholm Freeman with it on the far side. Reversing over to Fowler. Fowler now back over to Freeman. Freeman elbow jumpers off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Ryan Ward. Balko comes up empty on their first possession. Coming back the other way now are the Bulldogs. Royce with it. Driving in around the double team. Utilizing the Hutchinson screen. Shot off the glass is good. 8 points now for Royce. That's 29-16. 30 seconds gone here in the second half. Fowler into the front court, has the ball on the near side, giving it off to Milliken between the circles, over now to Chisholm Freeman. Freeman has the ball reversing course over to Braxton Fowler. Fowler back to Freeman. Freeman holding the ball, being guarded very loosely by Travis Fain. Reversing course over to Braxton Fowler. Fowler has the ball at the free throw line extended on the far side, now circling around between the circles, has the ball, almost got called for a double dribble on that, over to Milliken. Milliken over to Freeman. Freeman has the ball. Reverse pass now over to Smith. Fowler to Nathan Smith. Smith with it now over to Fowler between the circles. Long three-pointer. Bang! Three-point basket good. Braxton Fowler. 12 points for Fowler. He's the first player for either team in double figures. And the Bison have doubled up Felt now 32-16. A minute gone here in the third quarter. Over to the far side, Ryan Ward has the ball now down to the block. Royce has the ball. Spin move. Good. And 10 points for Landon Royce. Royce spun right around Levi Milliken on that. 32-18 the score. Milliken between the circles now over to Nathan Smith. Smith passing out of a double team. Double team comes now on Peyton Parker. Handing it off to Fowler. Fowler shot off the glass. No good. Milliken put back. Also no good. And a foul on Milliken over the back. That'll be Milliken's first personal foul. First team foul of the second half. It'll be a turnover. And Felt basketball. 6:25 to go in the third quarter. Fain walking it across the timeline for the Bulldogs. Giving it off to Royce. Royce has the ball. Over to Weston Cryer. Cryer's pass deflected. Cross-court pass to the near side. Royce has the ball. Thought about the jumper. Opted not to take it. Back now between the circles over to the far side. Travis Fain. Double team comes. Bounce pass to the elbow. Ryan Ward has the ball. And a foul on Levi Milliken. That's 2 quick ones on him. Second team foul, and it will be Felt basketball inbounding from the baseline. Ryan Ward to do the inbounding honors for the Bulldogs. 2 minutes gone here in the second half, 32-18 the score, favor Felt. Over to Cryer. Cryer three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Chisholm Freeman. Coming back the other way now is Braxton Fowler. Fowler with the ball, walking it across the timeline. With the ball between the circles now over to Nathan Smith on the near side and Chisholm Freeman over to Fowler on the far side. Down to the block, Peyton Parker. Nice catch and shoot. 9 points for Peyton Parker. It's 34-18, 5:39 to go here in the third quarter. Travis Fain will walk it diagonally across the timeline toward the near side over to Royce. Royce has the ball deflected off of Travis Fain and stolen. Coming back the other way now. Braxton Fowler with it, jogging it across the timeline diagonally toward the far side. Bringing it out and Balko to set the offense. Milliken sets the screen. Fowler takes it over to the top of the key. The elbow jumper for Fowler is good. Braxton Fowler, nice confident shot on that. 14 points for him, and it's 36-18. Largest lead of the game for Balko with nearly 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Ball deflected and stolen. Come back the other way. 3-on-1 if Balko hurries. Fowler driving in, has the ball, picks up his dribble, and we have a traveling violation. Fowler hesitated. He had an open look at it, and he hesitated. It ends up being a turnover now. Fain jogging it across the midcourt stripe, has the ball. Long pass down to the block. Cryer has the ball left wide open, shot off the glass and good. Weston Cryer is 6 points. And it's 36-20 with 4:40 to go here in the third quarter. Fowler has the ball now, approaching the timeline, and he'll walk it slowly across, directing traffic, giving it off to Milliken, over to Chisholm Freeman. Freeman has the ball dribbling around now over to Fowler, passing out of the double team. Ball's knocked away and stolen. We have a tie ball. Possession arrow favors Felt, and it'll be Bulldog basketball. 4:27 to go here in the third quarter. We want to thank everybody for listening to this broadcast of Balko Bison basketball. Fain with the ball across the timeline on the near side. Has the ball being guarded by Peyton Parker. Cross court pass to Royce. Royce has the ball. Now back to Fain between the circles over to the near side. Cryer. Cryer has the ball being guarded by Freeman. Over to Hutchinson. Hutchinson has the ball to Royce. Now over to the far side. Fain wide open three from the corner off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by Chisholm Freeman. Over to Braxton Fowler. Approaching the midway point here in the third quarter. 36-20 the score. JP DeAlameda set to check in for Felt at the next dead ball. Freeman over to Fowler on the far side, has the ball passing out of a double team. High pass over to Fowler, over to Parker, back to Fowler, and they'll reset the offense. Coach Whitfield giving the play from the sideline. Balko's offense resets. Milliken over to the near side now. Nathan Smith thought about the long jumper, opted not to take it. Reverses course over to Fowler, who will take it for three. Off the front iron, no good, over the backboard. JP DeAlameda now checking in for Felt. Hutchinson will have a seat for the Bulldogs. 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. 36-20 is the score. Fain looking for some instruction, gets the ball to Cryer, who lost his balance, was able to maintain the dribble. Over to DeAlameda on the near side, has the ball now, top of the key. Royce driving in, driving down the paint. Bounce pass is up and no good on the shot. Rebounded by Peyton Parker, giving it off to Braxton Fowler. Fowler directing traffic as he goes across the midcourt stripe, has the ball, crossover dribble. Being guarded by Fain, no look pass over to Freeman. Freeman to Nathan Smith off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Royce, coming back the other way. Numbers back defensively for Balko. Fain with the ball, splitting the double team, shots off the glass and good. 6 points for Travis Fain. 36-22 the score. 2:45 to go here in the third quarter. Fowler directing traffic, giving it off to Nathan Smith. Now over to Milliken, and Milliken to Parker. Parker has the ball at the free throw line extended, driving in, splitting a double team. Over DeAlameda is no good. Gets his own rebound. Back to Milliken. Milliken has the ball, wants to get rid of it. Does so to Fowler. Fowler to Freeman. 4 players converge. Now back to Fowler. Fowler has the ball. And Balko to reset. 2:15 to go here in the quarter. 36-22 the score. Fowler has the ball to Milliken. Milliken over to Smith on the near side. Three-pointer off the front iron. No good. Rebounded by Royce. Quick outlet. 2-0, fast break, the layup is good. Bad defense for Balko, a 6-0 run for Felt, and it's 36-24. 2 minutes to go here in the quarter, lead back down to 12 now for Balko. Fowler has the ball, utilizing the Parker screen, passing over to Smith. Smith to Freeman, Freeman to Fowler, and Balko to reset. Utilizing the Milliken screen, has the ball, now over to Smith on the near side, back to Freeman, Freeman to Fowler. Milliken over to Parker on the far side. The free throw line extended. Has the ball top of the key. Now over to Fowler. Fowler no look pass to Smith. Back to Fowler. Thought about it. The floater from Fowler is in and out. No good. Offensive rebound. Put back is also no good. D'Alameda gets the rebound. Felt coming back the other way with a chance to cut it to 10 or 9 with a 3. Driving in now. Fain has the ball. The shot is off the glass. No good. A lot of contact. No foul. Coming back the other way now. 1:05 to go here in the quarter. Balko's gone ice cold from the floor, and Felt has warmed up a little bit. Freeman fine, nice pass. The shot is no good. Nice pass. The pass is stolen now from Parker. Parker had an uncontested layup, missed it. Fowler with the ball now. 41 seconds to go here in the quarter. 36-24 the score. Reversing course over to Fowler. Fowler has the ball, holding the ball above his head. Has his dribble if he wants to use it. He does. Takes one. The three-pointer's off the iron. No good. Milliken deflects the rebound. Nathan Smith with it. Double team comes, and we have a foul on the floor. Foul's going to be on Weston Cryer. That'll be his second personal foul. First team foul of the second half for the Bulldogs. Balko to inbound in front of their bench with 28 seconds to go here in the third quarter. This is a very fast-moving third quarter. Braxton Fowler with it. And they're going to do what they've done at the end of each of the other quarters. They're going to run some clock and then do the offense. Fowler directing traffic. 15 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Giving it off to Smith between the circles. Felt's defense pressing just a little bit now. 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Freeman over to Parker. Parker to Fowler. Fowler has it. 5 seconds to go. Splitting the double team. Fowler splitting another double team. Shots off the glass. No good. And that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Balko 36, Felt 24. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Bison Gymnasium. We are in the fourth quarter now where Balko leads Felt by a score of 36-24. Felt closing the third quarter strong, making that 12-point game. Nathan Smith with the ball on the near side, has the ball. Over to Braxton Fowler between the circles. Fowler looking for the play, gets it, gives it off to Milliken, who passes over to Smith. Smith bounce pass to Freeman on the sideline. Good defense by Royce, giving it back to Smith. Now over to the far side. Peyton Parker has the free throw line extended, passing back out and over to Braxton Fowler. Double team comes, utilizing the Nathan Smith screen over to the near side, and a travel on Peyton Parker. So a turnover for Balko, and it will be Felt basketball with a chance to close it to single digits if they make a three-pointer here. Felt has not made a three-pointer in this game so far. They haven't attempted very many, though, either, in fairness. D'Alameda now has the ball for Felt, and he's had a good impact on this game. Travis Fain has the ball, passing it off to the corner, driving in. Cryer has it, deflected out of bounds by Chisholm Freeman. Ball will remain with Felt. Nearly 1 minute gone here in the fourth quarter. 36-24 is the score. D'Alameda looking to inbound, does so to Cryer. Cryer has the ball. Now top of the key, Fain with the ball, back to D'Alameda, being guarded by Milliken. Bounce pass to Royce between the circles. Over to the far side, Cryer has the ball, driving in on Parker. Picks up his dribble, and he traveled. It would have been a turnover either way because it was stolen. So Balko basketball now, 6:52 to go in the ball game. 36-24 is the score. Fowler bringing it across the midcourt stripe over to Milliken. Milliken giving it off now to Nathan Smith. Smith with the ball, circling around, passing off now to Fowler. Fowler to Chisholm Freeman, who has the ball, being guarded, and he throws it away. It's stolen. Coming back the other way now, numbers back defensively for Felt. Fain dribbles it off of his leg. Tie ball, on the floor. Possession arrow favors the Bulldogs. Oh, no, we have a traveling violation. Oh, there'll be a travel on. Okay, so they'll say that Freeman stole the ball and then rolled over with it. So it'll be it'd technically be a turnover, although Balko never really had the ball anyway. So we felt basketball. 90 seconds gone here in the fourth quarter. 36-24 is the score. Cryer's shot over to Bison is no good. Rebounded by Parker. Balko coming back the other way. Bulldogs looking for their first win of the season. Across the midcourt stripe, Milliken has the ball over to Smith. Smith bounce pass to Freeman. Finds a cutting Braxton Fowler. Shot is good. 16 for Braxton Fowler. And it's 38-24. Favor Balko. Driving in now is Fane. The floater over Parker's good. Eight points for the senior from Feld. Into the front court, Nathan Smith has it, giving it off to Milliken. Milliken over to Parker. Parker finds Freeman, who gives off to a cutting Nathan Smith. Back now, Braxton Fowler, and Balko's going to run some clock. 5:42 to go here in the ball game. Crossover dribble, now giving it off to Milliken, who gives it to Parker. Parker's floater is blocked, picked up by Milliken, who had a shot and opted not to take it. Good defense by Felt. Smith has the ball, bounce pass to Fowler. Fowler thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Chisholm Freeman bounce pass over to Parker. Parker has the ball and he traveled again. .5:19 to go in the ball game. 38-26 is the score. It's been hovering around this 12-point mark now for a while. If Felt's gonna make a move, they've got to do so right now. Royce has the ball now, driving in, splitting the double team, passing out to Cryer. Cryer, three-pointer is off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Peyton Parker. Balko come back the other way. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. 38-26 is the score. Into the front court, Braxton Fowler has it, directing traffic, giving it off to Milliken. Milliken over to Nathan Smith on the far side. Faking the pass, bring it back out, bounce pass to Braxton Fowler. Fowler's pass is stolen. Come back the other way now. Fein into the front court. And a foul on Nathan Smith. That'll be Smith's second personal foul, third team foul of the half. So we felt basketball inbounding from the sideline. Ryan Ward to inbound for Felt next to the Bulldog bench. Does so to Fane. Fane has the ball, being guarded by Nathan Smith. Long cross-court pass to Hutchison. Hutchison thought about the shot, decided not to take it, being guarded by Milliken. Over to Royce. Royce has the ball, backing Fowler down, passing back out and out to Fane. Fane driving in through a double team. The floater is no good, and an offensive foul. Foul on Travis Fane. That'll be his first personal foul, second team foul. 4.5 to go in the ballgame, 38-26. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Bison Gymnasium. 4.5 minutes left to go here in the ballgame. Balko 38, Felt 26. Balko's offense in the second half has not been good. Felt's has been slightly better. Into the front court, Braxton Fowler splitting the double team. The shot around Royce is no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Coming quickly back the other way. 4-on-2. Cross-court pass over to Cryer. Cryer back to Fane. Fane thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Gives off to Royce. Royce for three. And that is good. The first three-point basket of the game for the Bulldogs. Makes it a single-digit game now, 38-29, halfway through the fourth quarter. 13 points for Landon Royce. Braxton Fowler into the front court, looking to get rid of it. Can't. Good defense by the Bulldogs. Now finally does get it off to Peyton Parker, over to Milliken. Milliken to Smith on the near side, holds the ball high above his head. Still has his dribble if he wants it. Decides to take it, has the ball dribbling over, giving it off now to Braxton Fowler. Fowler has the ball, being guarded very closely near the timeline. Fane, good defense on him, giving it off now to Freeman. Freeman over to Nathan Smith. Smith's shot is blocked going up off of Balko. It will be Felt basketball. JP D'Alameda set to check into the game for the Bulldogs. Cameron Hutchison will have a seat for Felt. 3:33 to go in the ballgame. 9-point lead for Balko. Bulldog basketball. Fain giving it off to Ward. Ward's pass is deflected, but he gets it back. Now over to DeAlameda. DeAlameda over to Royce. Royce thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Top of the key, Weston Cryer has it. Giving it off to Fain. Fain's floater from 14 is no good. Out of bounds off of Braxton Fowler. It will be Balko basketball. A little bit of chippiness going on now between the two bigs. Driving in now, the floater is no good. Rebounded by Peyton Parker. Coming back the other way now are the Bison. 3 minutes to go in the ballgame. 38-29 is the score. Braxton Fowler into the front court. Utilizing the Milliken screen. Pass is thrown away and stolen. Coming back the other way. Foul on JP DeAlameda. That'll be his second personal foul, third team foul. And it is starting to get a little chippy here on the floor. A lot of hand fighting, a lot of bodying. 2.5 to go here in the ballgame. Milliken has the ball, giving it off to Nathan Smith. Smith with it, directing traffic, giving it off to Freeman. Freeman over to Fowler. Fowler has the ball now. Utilizing the Milliken screen, and we have a moving screen. Foul's going to be on Levi Milliken. That'll be his third personal foul. And it is Felt basketball. Royce pass is deflected. DeAlameda has the ball. A lot of contact. Foul on Chisholm Freeman. That's 2 fouls on him. And it is getting aggressive on the floor now. DeAlameda looking to inbound on the near side. Fain within the backcourt. 2:10 to go here in the ballgame. Long pass over to Cryer. Cryer has the ball, being guarded by Fowler. Looking to get rid of it. Directing traffic from the sideline. Has the ball. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. 2:04 to go in the ballgame. Balko 38, Felt 29. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Bison Gymnasium. 38-29 the score favor Balko. Game that's come to a screeching halt as far as scoring, but the intensity has definitely stepped up. It is much more physical, much more chippy, and it's getting much more aggressive here in this last little bit. Landon Royce to inbound for the Bulldogs. Inbound goes to Fain. Fain has it near the midcourt stripe, passing over to Cryer. Cryer loses it, gets it back. Under 2 to play here in the ballgame. DeAlameda has the ball. Looking to get rid of it, throws it away to no one, and it will be Balko basketball. DeAlameda had Fain cutting, and he switched directions after the ball had already gone in the air. Ended up going to nobody in particular. Fowler with the ball now on the near side, utilizing the Parker screen, has the ball, driving in. Chisholm Freeman over to Peyton Parker, 15-foot jumper, in and out, no good, rebound loose. Picked up by the Bulldogs, coming back the other way, 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. Outlet over to Cryer. Cryer has the ball, driving in now, splitting a double team, shot over Milliken, no good, rebound loose, deflected out of bounds. Off of Cryer, and it will be Balko basketball, 1:24 to go in the ballgame. Hutchinson with the ball. De Alameda will have a seat. Braxton Fowler directing traffic from the backcourt. Crosses the timeline, crossover dribble, has the ball, giving it off to Nathan Smith. Smith with the ball, driving in, passing off to Parker. Parker over the double team is good. Basket good for Peyton Parker. That's 11 for him, the second Bison player in double figures, and it's an 11-point lead for Balko with a minute to go. Fain has the ball, driving in, giving it off to Cryer. Cryer has the ball now between the circles. Over to Travis Fain. Felt utilizing a lot of time off this clock that they really don't have. Ball between the circles, over to the far side. Cryer for three, misses everything. Offensive rebound by Hutchinson, put back is no good. Rebounded by Chisholm Freeman, giving it off to Braxton Fowler. And that may well do it. Fowler has the ball now as he approaches the timeline. Into the front court, Nathan Smith with it, and Balko may not take another shot. Giving it off now, Chisholm Freeman. Freeman with the ball. Ball's deflected into the backcourt. Braxton Fowler with it. 23 seconds left to go in the game. Fowler driving in on Fain, has the ball, giving it off to Smith. Smith with the ball, and Balko content to just run clock right now. Smith looking around, splitting a double team, passing out, just dribbling around. 10 seconds left to go in the game, and the Bison are going to win this game. Fowler has the ball, driving in. 3 seconds left. Freeman will hold it, and that'll be the ball game. With your final score, Balko 40, Felt 29. The next game for the Balko Bison will be on Thursday at the Beaver Tournament as they take on the Oregon Bulldogs. Until next time, this is David Ron reminding you that no amount of success can compensate for failure in the home. Make sure that you let your family know each and every day just how much you love them. Until next time, take care and God bless.